Bootstrap have very cool feature of adds on. So you can add the adds on to your field. It's gonna make your fields much more great, and it will be a great user interface. So this lecture will focus on how you can add the adds on in your Bootstrap. So moving downward, you can see in the div of main area we just got this form, and here you can see that we got the field of username, then we got the field of password. Now write this div in the class form group. I'm gonna add one more div, and this div will have the Bootstrap class of input group, and we are going to place all of this label and the input inside this new div of input group. Now for adding the adds on, you have to add the span tag in which you have to mention the Bootstrap class of input group dash add on, and in the span here you can add any kind of thing here. So for example, if I add just the dollar in this span, and if I save this one and refresh this page, now you can see we got the dollar on this field, but this dollar is also appearing with the username. So we need to put this adds on only on our input field. So I'm gonna cut it from here, and right after the label I'm gonna add the cutted code, saving this one, indent it little bit, refreshing the page. It's look perfect now here. So instead of using the dollar one, you can use the glyph icon of some cool icon, the same which we use on our admin dashboard, where we added this glyph icon, then this one, then this one, then this one. So I'm gonna add the glyph icon right here instead of dollar. So removing this one, so I'm gonna add the span tag with the Bootstrap class of glyph icon, and choosing the glyph icon to be envelope. You can choose your custom or your own glyph icon by visiting the website of glyphicon.com. Now closing of this span, if I save this one, refreshing the page, you can see we got the glyph icons right here. So you can also change this glyph icon to be with the new color. So here in the span of glyph icon, you can change its color to be info or primary as well. Now saving this one, if I refresh this page, you can see this one is bit changed. So let's add the text color to be primary for blue color. Refreshing the page, it's look quite good now. So we are going to do the same kind of thing on the password field as well, but let's also change the size of this field as well. So right here, when we applied the input group class, when we added the div, you can increase your input group size by adding input group dash lg for large size. So refreshing the page, you can see this one got large size. If you want to change this one to be small size, you can add the input group to be sm. So refreshing the page, this one is quite small. So let's make it to again lg. Good. Now we are going to do the same kind of thing on this password field. So first of all, here we got the password field. So right after its label, first we are going to add the div of input group right here. Then right after the input group lg, we are going to add the span tag of add on, and the span tag to be glyph icon. So adding it right here. Now instead of envelope, I'm gonna change it to be lock, so that we could have the glyph icon of lock. and then we have to add the ending of our div right here. Now saving this one, if I refresh this page now, you can see we also got the lock glyph icon on this add-on, and this design is much more great for our login page. Now the next lecture will be focused on the PHP, which is going to help us design the system and make this login page work.